Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Honolulu. Hope everyone's having a great Tuesday morning. We saw Southwest come in to open the show. That came in from Lehui. The next one is Aloha Air Cargo coming in from Hilo, so we'll get that now. So in the background of that shot, you see something you very rarely see. An almost cloudless Waianae Range. There's a couple little tiny puffy clouds at the highest peaks, but it is essentially cloudless over there. That's very rare. Not as rare as a cloudless Ko'olau Mountains. The Ko'olau is behind me, and when they're cloudless, that is extremely rare. So good morning, everyone. Joshua, Steve. Oh, we got Alan and Josh here. Rainbow Love here. Lisi. CFI on the fly is here early. Hello, Legalized Shemp. Flying family position. Hey, you made it. Oh. I think you made it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not working. Hold on. Why isn't that working? What did I do? What did I break already? Working 10 seconds ago. Oh, there we go. I see it catching up. There it is. You made it. Hello, Phil. Oh, we got an O'Malley duck sighting. I haven't seen O'Malley cat yet, but probably around here someday. Morning, Ron. Corey. So the Blue Angels arrived yesterday at K-Bay with Fat Albert. No sign of the B-52 yet. I'm hoping that shows up tomorrow. Actually, I'm really hoping it shows up like in the next 20 minutes. That would be awesome. So welcome to Honolulu. If you're new here, my name is Patrick. The channel is Reverse Ops. We're an aviation live stream and tomfoolery channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport, which is right over there. It's 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right over there. It's on the south shore of the island of Oahu, somewhere in the eastern end of the Hawaii archipelago, roughly halfway in the middle of the Pacific. So we get a lot of cool stuff here. We've had some interesting planes show up the last few days. I have no doubt that will continue today. So we are down in the, what I call the Makai Lagoon, or Lagoon Makai, either way. That is the water end of Lagoon Drive in the general aviation parking lot. So we've been here several times. We have a runway DFW sighting. We do. Good morning, Walt. Thank you very much. Ooh, laid back planes. I like laid back planes, but that's what I'm all about. But thank you very much, Walt. Look forward to your stream later today. That's how I bookend my Tuesdays and Thursdays with my stream, and then I end it with Walt's stream in the afternoon. This Walt's stream, he does a night stream out of DFW, if you're not familiar. And that usually, with the time zones and everything, that usually is the last couple hours of my work day. So works out perfectly. Almost like we planned it. So I'm actually a couple spaces closer up in the parking lot today. For some reason, I pulled into the. I have a space I like that gets me around the fence nicely and gets me around the guard shack nicely. And I don't know what I was thinking this morning. I just pulled into the wrong spot. So I'm like 3 spots closer than I normally am, which doesn't sound like a lot, but I think the angles are all different here. So we'll see how that goes. So CFI on the fly, I have it under pretty good authority that they do 2 days in advance of a show for the B-52. So hopefully that is the same today. They said they try to keep it to that depending on other schedules. So I'm hoping they show up, since they fly on Friday, I'm hoping Wednesday. Outside shot of today. They need a little more time than most of your regular static displays and things. Good morning, Sentex. Good to see you. Hello, Jane. Good morning to you. And thank you for gifting 1 reverse ops membership. That's very kind of you. I wish I could read the name of who received it, but I don't speak that language. So, but if that is you, please join me in thanking Jane for that very kind gift. So as you can see, the Gulfstream there ducked behind the guard shack. So it's one of those things. Gotta fool with it a little bit. John, thank you. Good morning. How are you? We have a Queen on the downwind. We had 2. I wish I would have got here a little earlier. We had 2 planes that departed about a half an hour ago that were very interesting. It was a UPS 76, which is interesting to me because we don't see them a lot here. Well, a lot here during my show. Then we had a all-white 777 that's heading off to Roswell, and I think it was the last. If it's going to Roswell, it might be the very last flight of it. And I'm very bummed I missed it. I just was not ready when it left. Pardon me. Good friend Jolly Rogers in the house this morning. Hope you're doing well. They have also gifted 5 Reverse Ops memberships. Thank you very much. So Ron, Mark, is it S. Flander, Andy, and Katnard. Katner. Is that Katnerd or let's go with Katner. But thank you very much, Jolly Roger, and the 5 of you. Please join me in thanking Jolly Roger. So that queen that we talked about a second ago is turning off the downwind. The one we have next coming in over there is Qantas in the, I'm going to start calling it the Hawaii livery. It's here so much, the One World livery. It's here almost, almost every day. The One World livery is here from Melbourne. But it's probably close enough we can get a good shot of it. Aki-chan, is that how you say that? Thank you very much for translating. Thanks again, Jolly Roger. I appreciate it. There's an outside shot. We'll see that depart today. That usually teases us right at the end of the show. If it's on time, we'll see it. If it's a couple minutes late, we miss it. So it's right at the very end, right when that second 8-380 is supposed to show up. So about 5 minutes till 10, which is, I know I say it every time. I understand that that 5 minutes till 10 is our absolute drop dead time, and then I end up going 10 minutes later than that. I understand. But really, 5 minutes to 10 should be our absolute time. Josh Aldrich in the house. Hello, Josh. I think I'll be seeing Josh in a couple weeks. Actually, I think I'll be seeing Josh and O'Malley in a few weeks, I think. Ah, good morning, Scott. Yeah, CFI on the fly. I posted that story in our Discord this morning. I really like the livery. I know everybody over the next 24 hours is going to give you their personal opinion on the livery. I really like it. just counting the days till Pualani is gone, because I know no matter what Alaska says, big things are probably in store, and we're not going to like them. Whoa. Arm was getting into a funky position there. Good morning, Keith. Mark, good to see you both here. Oh, we got Kath in the house. Hello, Kath. I have a Brad Ward sighting. I don't think... Who's all going to Cranky Dork Fest? So I got a thumbs up in the chat if you're going to Cranky Dork Fest. So I'm really looking forward to it. I signed up for the extra stuff yesterday. The airside visit and the giveaway at the regular Cranky Dork Fest thing by In-N-Out. So if you haven't done that, make sure you do that. CFI on the fly, I'm kind of playing this week by ear. Obviously we're doing today, but I'm trying to decide whether we're going to do our regular Thursday show or not. We will be here on Friday, which is unusual for us. Oh, we got runway DFT. Oh, that'll good. I'll see Walt there. I forgot about that. Walt's there. Walt's been there like 2 years in a row, I think, now. I also got my party tickets, so I'm all set, I think. Where was I? I got distracted. Oh, yeah. So we're definitely doing a show Friday. I'm not sure where it's going to be yet. Most likely it'll be right here. And we're going to do a little later and then end a little later because I have the day off on Friday. Ah, good, Josh and O'Malley. That's good. So I have Friday off, so I'm not going to come out here at like 6 a.m. like normal. Well, I might. Who knows? But we're going to stay here a lot later and see if we can catch the B-52. And then if we miss it and somehow I don't see it, we're going to figure out why that is and then try to rectify that on Sunday. So the goal this week is to see the B-52 as many times as possible. Hopefully we'll definitely see it on Saturday because I'll be at the air show on Saturday. All right. Good morning, I like the Dodgers. Good to see you. Well, that doesn't sound like nearly as much fun, Keith. But I wish you well. Yeah, we're going. I have the. I haven't put out the schedule, but I have the thumbnails made um, for Friday and Sunday, and so I have them called Buff Hunting. Yes, Tim, the Blues will be there. They showed up last night and yesterday afternoon. They came in um, two sections, yesterday and last night. So they're here. Fat Albert showed up as well. Our good friend Corey in the chat, I think he was in the chat earlier, got some pictures of them coming into K-Bay. But just to clarify things, I will not be. I'm going to the air show on Saturday, but I will not be streaming from the air show. So don't look for a Saturday show this week. Logistically, streaming from the air show is going to be too hard, so we're not even going to try it. I don't want to be disappointed with all those people there. Oh, yeah, there he is. Corey got some shots of it on his Instagram of the Blues coming in yesterday. So just logistically of streaming from an air show, I'm not even going to try it. So we're going to try. So that's a long way to go to say maybe Thursday, definitely Friday, definitely Sunday we'll be streaming. That's a long way to go to say that. I'm not sure if I'll be able to catch the practice because I do have to work, and I do have to work today, tomorrow, and Thursday. There is a chance I might get rambunctious and go try to watch the military only show, the veterans only show on Friday from over there and stream some of that, but I don't have time to go test the internet over there, so all right, we have a United triple heading our way. And then we have a Hawaiian coming in this side. This is a Hawaiian flight 115 is coming in from Maui. It's going to come in on the 4 right in front of us. Oh, is this? Oh, interesting. What is that? Oh, what time is it? 7:07. That, did it already land? No, don't tell me it already landed. That white one I was telling you earlier might be coming back. Oh yeah, it's right south of us. There it is. Yeah, we'll see if we can see it in the air. That white one I was telling you about that left just before the show, it's coming back. And it is somewhere right there. All right, just on the other side of that. There it is. So we'll see which, from the angle he's taking, he looks like he's going to go over to 8 left. We'll see that when he comes off the downwind. Then we have a Delta today. This is heading off to LAX. This is usually a 321, but today it's a 7.6. That's good. I like that. And then behind that, we'll have that United Triple. Yeah, CFI on the fly. That's out of all the static stuff, that's the one I really want to see. I've never seen that one. I've seen a bunch of U2s here, but I've never seen that one. I've never seen one of the that one or any of the other two-seaters. But unfortunately, I can't make it over there on Wednesday when it would probably show up to see it land. I don't know. Earlier this year, I had actually planned to take the whole week off and just camp out there. Not literally camp out there, but camp out over there to try to catch all the planes coming in. But with Cranky Dork Fest coming up and our Germany trip coming up, the days off have suddenly vanished. There's no more days off left to take this year, so I couldn't do that. So luckily, I was able to get one, and we're gonna take Friday off. So that's good. There's a very good shot. Something very interesting might happen on Monday. We're probably going to do the Monday morning instead of Tuesday morning next week. Because usually when the Blue Angels leave Hawaii, they do a flyover of Pearl Harbor, and then they do a flyover down Waikiki Beach. So from right here, we can see both of those locations. Well, maybe we might do it at the other end of the road. But we're going to try to catch those flyovers. On the last time they were here, I think they happened at 9 a.m. So hopefully that holds true. Unfortunately, these are the type of things that you would think they would put out in the press and hey, everybody, there's going to be a flyover on Monday. No, there's nothing. It's very odd. Our good friend and moderator Jane Chu says she's good to be here. Well, I'm happy she's here too. Look at that. And not just for the £2 super chat. Jane brings a lot of fun to the mod chat. Our mod chat's pretty fun. We have a WhatsApp chat with all our mods and me. They graciously let me in. But it's a lot of fun and craziness, and I wish I could keep up with it during the shows, because during the shows I'll at the end of the show I'll open up WhatsApp and there's like, oh, you have 78 missed messages. Alright, so we're about less than a minute from seeing that all white one come in on the other side. Thank you, Jane, again. Ooh, 16,300. I'll be jumping out of that helicopter before long. Ooh. Hopefully, that's probably a tease. MD-11 just lit up on the cargo ramp, and it's probably one of those FedEx teases where it's going to light up all day and never go anywhere till like 7 o'clock tonight. Yeah, that Jolly Roger, it just left here, what, about an hour? Not even an hour ago. It was right as I was starting to set up. It left here, and it left here. Oh, it left here with an awesome departure. It was really cool. Let's take the plane now. Get away from O'Malley Cat. So that Delta's coming down the taxiway over there now. Unfortunately, behind, I told you I'm up a couple spaces. I think it's 3 spaces I'm up. We kind of lose this shot a little bit. It's kind of too much stuff that the camera likes to steal focus on, so we'll come over here and we'll wait for it. Our good friend Brad Ward, that is 22 months. That just looks like it should be a mistake. I can't believe I've been doing this 22 months, let alone been monetized for 22 months. So, true OG Brad. Thank you very much, Brad. So shout out to the Lanai Cat Saint. 780 cats. That's my worst nightmare. I am very allergic to cats. It's an interesting story, Keith. Thanks for sharing. $22 months. You know that means if you're 22 months, that means we're very close to our 2-year anniversary of live streaming. I believe it's August 20th. Or is 2 years of live streaming. That 7.6 is rolling now. This is the Delta one heading off to LA with the extra X. Fool the camera to actually focusing on it. There we go. Morning, Peter. So the United is coming out of the trees over there. We'll keep it a little wide so it doesn't focus on the fence, but there it is. I'd like to welcome Silver Trig to the 717 Inner Island Traveler level. Get all the comfort of the 717, that nice 2-3 seating that I love so much. As you zip between the Hawaiian Islands. The seats in economy don't recline, but you're never really in the air long enough to notice, no matter what Brad says. Someone will be by with your POG drink soon. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Make sure you check out the emojis and all that cool stuff. And there's a Discord link somewhere in the Find Me section that'll take you, and you can get into the members only chat over at the Discord. Oh, we have another new member. MJ6105, welcome to the mainland traveler level. The 321 mainland traveler level. Little step up, little semi-wide body action. Pseudo wide body action in the 321. But at the 321 level, you'll enjoy all the comfort as you zip between exotic destinations like Long Beach and Oakland. Seats in economy do recline on the 321, and you still get the POG drink, so it's a win-win-win. Thank you very much. As I said, make sure you check out the members-only Discord section. If you sign up there, we'll get you approved very quickly. Don't worry. "32 minutes of dough recline." Oh. Everybody pour one out for Brad. Having to endure that torture. Think good thoughts for our friend Brad Ward. This is a Cessna Sky Courier coming in. It's Lanai Air. I'll give you one guess where it came from. That's right, you are correct. It came from Lanai. This is the cargo variant. They also have a passenger variant, which I hear is the only passenger variant of that plane in existence. Well, it was when I heard it. I don't know about now. They might have added more. But when I heard that fun fact, it was the only one. Is Jen in the house? Hello, Jen. Oh, and Brandon's here. Both Jen and Brandon here. Good to see you both. Second day. Well, teach the children well, Jen. Alright, so we have a Hawaiian 717 coming down here that's listed as going to not available, our favorite destination. Because, as they say, if you don't know where you're going, any flight will get you there, right? And then we have one going off to Lehue that looks like it's going to take 8 left. So we'll wait for the one coming down Juliet that'll be here in just a second. So there's that Hawaiian that's coming down Juliet right there. Jolly Roger, it sounds like my kind of place. Nothing to do. Ugh. Just do nothing. It reminds me of my former boss asked when he moved here from the mainland, and he asked me, what's a good place? What's a good Hawaiian inter-island place to go to? And I told him how much I loved Hilo. And I try to get to Hilo as often as I can because I love it so much. And so him and his wife went over to Hilo, and they spent the weekend in Hilo. And then he came back the next Monday, and he said, what did you get me into? And I said, what do you mean? He goes, there was nothing to do there. It was a boring town. I said, that's exactly why I like it, because it's a laid-back, relaxing town. Oh, no problem, Black Cat. Well, it's good to see you. The Malaysian Airlines was a ferry flight. It was being delivered from Boeing, so it was coming here, and I believe that one was going to Guam. So it was being delivered over to Malaysia. So I agree. That is a really nice livery on that one. Oh, Brad, I've been to Lanai. In fact, I've been to all the islands you can actually get to. What was this, a crop duster? This thing looks like a crop duster. What the heck's going on here? Oh, oops. Just I don't remember ever seeing this plane here before. And I don't know why it would need to go out to the reef runway either. Somehow I forgot to plug my laptop in. Well, hold on 1 second. I unplugged it the other day because we were running out of battery. They're gonna fly that little plane all the way from here to Majuro. Holy cow. That is crazy. Wow. The one in front of it too, wow. Jeez. That is crazy. Mostly the Moana livery has been removed. Last I saw, the 330 still had Moana and Maui on the side, but they removed everything else. All the Stitch ones are still available, are still around. The Lilo and Stitch. The 717 though has been out of service for a couple weeks. It hasn't flown since the first week of July. So we haven't seen that one in a while. Well, Jolly Roger, there's nothing to stop at between here and Majuro. Basically, you kind of got to go the whole way. I think that's the next closest body of land to the main Hawaiian Islands is Majuro. So there's nothing in between. Yeah, we had a couple of Cessna 172s coming here last year from the mainland. They were like 18-hour flights or something. Ooh. Well, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I'm not an expert on the Pacific, but is there an airport he could land at there? I thought the next closest airport that a regular commercial plane could land at was Majuro. But if Johnson Island or Atoll has a public airport, that's news to me. But still, that is a very long way to go in a very small plane.
Number 6, Quebec Tango, runway 8 right, line up and wait, traffic, landing cross runway and departing the parallel. Line up and wait, number 3, 6, Quebec Tango. Honolulu Tower, helicopter 217 Hilo, traffic, I think that's over your parallel. 158, contact departure 119.1.
But yeah, again, but can they land at Wake? I don't think they can. I'm not an expert, so there's a lot of people in the chat who probably know a lot more than me. But I thought the closest one regular people could land at was Majuro. Because there's also other things out there that I know they can't land at. Yeah. Yeah. As I've said before, Well, hopefully that guy gets beautiful weather the entire flight over.
November 8 Papa Foxtrot with 0607, runway 4 left, clear for takeoff. 4 left, clear for takeoff, 78 Papa Foxtrot.
Convoy day, alright. We gonna have a convoy.
Contact departure 118.3. 118.3, 6 Quebec Tango. Flight 156, Honolulu Tower, runway 8 left, line up and wait, traffic landing on the crossing runway. Maka 248, Honolulu Tower, traffic loading, position crossing runway with 0605, runway 4 right, clear to landing number 2, following a short 360 on short final. Copy 7 Delta Kilo, and continue holding in position, south will be departing runway 1 for Boeing 77. Panther 3, hold short of runway 8 left for departing traffic. Panther 3, hold short of runway 8 left. Panther 3, I observe you, I'm attached to you, hold short of runway 8 left. At 156 or 8 left, clear for takeoff with 0605. 8 left, clear for takeoff, flight 1. For 8 Papa Foxtrot, contact departure 119.1. For departure 8 Papa Foxtrot. Panther 3, turn at Echo, then contact ground. Echo and contact ground. 300 Hotel, you are next for departure, hold short of runway 8 right. Line 156, fighting 120. Heading 120 and 160. Looking for 7 Delta Kilo, departure from south ramp will be on right. Contact 1 bridge, 7 Delta Kilo. Line 156, contact departure 119.1. Switch in 19.1, OI 160. Copy 7 Delta Kilo, remain east of all the runways. Remain east of all runways, 7 Delta Kilo. November 02 Hotel, runway 8 right, line up and wait. Traffic guys in the departure corridor where they need to move 17 years old. 4 Honolulu Tower, go ahead. Osprey, proceed on runway 8 left, hold short of runway 4 right. Hotel flight 641 Zulu, north 7 4 right. Number 1 Zulu Zulu, Honolulu Tower, number 2 over, following pairment of the numbers, wind 0707, over 4 right, clear to land. 4 right, clear to land, Zulu Zulu. Maka 248, turn right at Delta, then contact ground. Delta contact ground, Maka 248.
Hopefully things go smooth for that guy. That's a long flight. Good morning, Sean Fox. Well, good evening for you. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Brandon. Don't crash the Zamboni.
Monitor ground frequency 121.9. Offset one of the T hangars are monitor 0.901.
You know, I've often wondered, like, some of the people who fly the planes that they pull out of the boneyard the first time, you know, if they get I'm sure they get some kind of, you know, bonus, some kind of extra scratch to do that because it's a dangerous job. I wonder how much that guy gets extra to fly that little tiny plane.
Number 274, Mike, Honolulu Tower, number 2, following a caravan on short final, wind 060.
He's doing 122 miles an hour right now. That's crazy. That's crazy.
540, contact departure 119er, flight time. Departure 91, 540.
Oh, good morning, Eham. Good to see you. Two more. All right. All right, Hawaiian Flight 10 is on its way down here. That's headed off to LA with the extra X.
Heavy Honolulu Tower, cross straight up to Julia. That is 1413, ILS 8 left. 1413, heavy Hong Tower traffic, left downwind crossing runway, wind 040 at 6, runway 8 left, clear to land, hold short of runway 4 left. Runway 8 left, clear to land, hold short 4 left.
Well, let's do a little turtle check now, as long as we're waiting for a second. The first one is the blue one today. Wow, the blue one. Haven't seen the blue one in a while. It is estimated arrival of 8:48, so that's just about an hour from now. The second one is the orange one today. It is scheduled for 9:52, so that is just at the very end of our operating window here today. Take care, Jolly Roger. We'll see you next time. Is Eham the bartender now, Keith?
There's for 8680 at Delta crossing right 4 left, hold short over right 4 right. On Delta, class 4 left, hold short 4 right, yes sir, 8680.
Next one coming in is a FedEx triple. Is coming in from Memphis. It is just about to cross over Iroquois Point. So Hawaiian Flight 10 already has its clearance. It's not even down, so we might get a turn and burn, as the cool kids say. Kind of a turn and burn. Not really a turn and burn. Just kind of a turn and, you know, burn. That's what CFI on the fly. That's what I heard, but I would imagine things like the band and the Hawaiian band are going to go early, and some of the things like that will be, in the 10 o'clock to 11 o'clock hour, and maybe a couple of the jump teams will be early. But they have not released an actual schedule yet, as far as I know. Next one coming in on this side is a Southwest coming in from Maui. Oh, thank you, Renee. Rennie. I appreciate that. I'm actually surprised how many people watch the, pardon me, watch the stream on the television. When I first started the stream, it was like 10% of the people watched it on television. Now it's over 50% of you guys out there that are watching it on television right now, which is caused me to do some different things. I actually changed some of the graphics. I don't know if you can tell. They're not a huge change, but I made the graphics a little better so they would look better on the TV screen. Some of the lower third graphics there and some of the graphics that pop up, I tweaked them a little so they would look better on the television screen. So very early in the show, before we even went live, apparently I missed this, and I really feel bad. I think it was before we went live. Our good friend Scott Roldan says 8,000 steps for the historic stream. So 8,000 steps for 8 hours on Saturday. We had an 8-hour stream on Saturday, but thank you very much, Scott. I really appreciate it. And a really good friend, Scott Cooper? Is that Cooper? I hope it is. Thank you very much. Another beautiful day in Hawaii. Thanks for sharing. It's my pleasure. Thanks for being here, and thanks for being a channel member for 7 months at the 717 level. Thank you very much. I think I'm caught up now. I apologize for missing that one, Scott, and get a little late on the other Scott, so I apologize for those. Kuiper, okay. Thank you. So Scott, when I first started doing the live streams, almost 2 years ago, I didn't actually talk. I just put the graphic up on the screen telling what plane it is, and I didn't say anything for like the first, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe. And the number one reason I didn't say anything is I was very paranoid about mispronouncing people's names. Because I'm very dyslexic, so I was really paranoid about messing up people's names, and so I didn't talk for a while until it just became too much of a pain not to. So that's why I started talking. But I do apologize for getting your name wrong, and I will try to remember the correct pronunciation for the future. So it looks like we have something big and gray coming in on the left side that is not on either one of the apps. It looks like a C-17 from here, but we'll get a little closer. Don't be shy. Yeah, C-17. Definitely, Scott. I'll do that in the future. I appreciate it. So speaking of the no, the Blue Angels flew into K Bay, which is on the other side of the island. It's Kaneohe Bay Marine Air Station, I believe, is the official name. But that's where the air show is going to be. So they flew into there. I think most of them arrived yesterday. But speaking of the Blue Angels, this thing's been down at the end of this row all for like 2 weeks now. Can you see that down there? So it's Blue Angels tribute down there. That Felix. I have never seen that plane before in my life. That is a weird one. That's interesting. Do they still fly? Any of those still fly? And did it fly originally? It's a weird looking plane. Alright, so the next one coming down here is Hawaiian, heading off to Seattle, I believe. It's at 3:21. Oh no, it's Portland today. Doing the Portland. The Seattle flight's behind it, I apologize. This is a 3:21 heading off to Portland. Ah, sure is an interesting looking plane. I'll give it that. Hello, Sherry. The engines look bigger than the fuselage, so I would imagine it has a very short takeoff. Alright, so where is that? It should be coming out of the trees any second now at 3:21. There she blows. Now, speaking of Alaska, the Alaska-Seattle flight's out here next. That's flight 824. Still has Chester on it. Oh, shoot. Alyssa M, thank you very much for the $100 sticker. Thank you very much. That's very generous of you. So just, I don't know if you can see it on the right side of this picture, just behind the 321, we got at least 3 F-22s down there.
Good morning. Gulf Stream 450, Bravo Golf, visual for 4 right. We have, line 26, runway 8 right, so there. Runway 8 right, so for takeoff, line 26. Line 26, sliding 120.
Thanks again, I appreciate it. So there's 1, 2, 3 that I see. Of course, I can't see anything behind that guard shack, so we'll find out here in a minute, though.
Okay, understand that. Clear land 4 right, 0 local. 831 tower. Runway 4 left, runway 4 left, clear to land. Runway 4 left, clear to land, AJ Papa Fox. Not home, exit 4, and a left base, 3 Papa Fox. Okay, launch the left is now and 4 left, clear to land, AJ Papa Fox. 3 Papa Fox, at Gulfstream, inbound to the tower, runway 5 off 5. So we'll be looking at AJ Papa Fox.
Alright. I see 4 of them now. The first 2 got hang 10 departures. Not exactly, Keith, but I like that acronym. That's pretty good. It's basically just the local colloquialism for an unrestricted climb or a performance takeoff. The hang 10 is a surfing term, so they use that here. We got 3 more fighters at least. I see 3. I don't see any more. I think we got at least 3 more. What? What, Tim? I can't hear you. Yeah, Andrew, they came back a week and a half ago or so. Oh, thanks, Ehem. I was scrolling back to find that message. I saw it pop up right when the F-22 started going out. Thank you. Howdy. Good.
15 call that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Don't they want to be on TV?
There's only 435.
Mm.
I don't know a couple of things.
Mm. that muted? I did that muted. Both of them. All right, let's try that again. Robert, thank you. Robert's with us for 7 months at the 717 level. And the 717 level. Now we have Steve Evans. Welcome to the 717 level. Enjoy all the comfort of the 717 as you zip between the Hawaii Islands. Seats in economy don't recline, but you're never really in the air long enough to notice. So thank you very much. Someone will be arriving with your POG drink soon. Next couple out are both Southwest. One is heading off to San Jose. That's the first one. The second one is heading off to Las Vegas. Thanks, John. About a little less than a half an hour for that first A380. Hello, Mason. Good to see you. Yeah, that would be neat to see the aircraft carrier depart while we're in the show. That would be awesome.
Behind them and south of Delta across the board, land southbound Palm Springs, wind is 0701 for Delta 0. So then behind them and south of Pop-Tarts.
Oop, I went right past it, didn't I? There it is. Alright, I'm a little distracted if you don't mind, if you haven't noticed. Now we got a 717 coming in on 4 right. up there, I just don't know where it is. It is entirely too small for me to see. Alright, we have Hawaiian Flight 6 coming out here to the reef runway. That'll be the next departure. That is heading off to Vegas. Oh, we have a Jonathan McD sighting. Hello. Alright, so that Hawaiian should be coming through the trees with this wonderful echo. Should be coming around the guard shack any second now. So the Hawaiian's gonna need a minute, he says. I didn't hear the reason he needs a minute, but he's gonna need a minute. So as you may have noticed on the screen there, our good friend Mason D. Chung, has donated $25 through PayPal. Thank you very much, Mason. I really appreciate that. That's important, Brandon. You don't want to be doing the happy dance while you're trying to take off. So next is a United 757. It's heading off to LA with the extra X. It's right there. And Scott is letting me know we have over 300 likes. Thank you, everybody. I think Saturday we ended up, I don't remember how many likes we ended up with Saturday, but it was a crazy amount, like almost 700 or something. And we ended up going 8 hours and 15 minutes on Saturday. It was my longest stream ever. Every time I was about ready to pack it up, something cool would show up or be an hour out. We'd decide to stay, and ended up staying 3 hours after I was gonna pack it in. I ran through both of my batteries, so everything shut down about 5 minutes before we ended up finishing up. And I had to do the last plane, which was the one we were waiting for, the Qatar A340 that was leaving. I had to do it on my phone paired to my encoder with Bluetooth. So it's not the best video, but we caught it. I was very happy about that. But it was a super fun stream. So I do stand, who asked me that? Oh yeah, Tim. I do stand, for today's show, weekday shows, I stand the whole time. I do have a chair that I can use on the longer Saturday shows, But usually it just ends up getting in the way and I stop using it. I'll have it for like a half an hour and then it just ends up getting in the way. Yeah, Brandon, on Saturday was 744 likes. That was, I think that's the most I've had in a very long time. It was very, very, very good stream. I really had a good time. Yeah, send it to the accounting department, Kirsten. I believe you can reach the accounting department at bev at reverseops.com. Brandon, I can't even afford myself to be out here, let alone hire an accountant. So speaking of Queens, somebody mentioned, Mark mentioned Queens coming in on Saturday. I think we have another one coming in now. Of course, none of my flight radars are working worth a darn. So it might, actually, it might be the turtle coming in early. It's a quad jet over there, but none of my apps are working. Oh, it is the turtle. Thank you very much, Kazuyuki Kano. I hope I got that right. Thank you very much for the 320 yen super chat. It says aloha. Well, thank you very much. Aloha back to you. Hope you're having a great day. Are you having a? Is it? If you're using yen, that means you're well in your name. You're probably in Japan. So is that tomorrow, but 4 hours ahead? I think that's what it is. So I think it would be. Let's see. It would be Wednesday at almost 1 in the afternoon there, I think. So I hope you're having a good Wednesday. Thank you very much. Kelvin, I was worn out the rest of the weekends. 8 hours. I don't know how. There's a lot of streamers that routinely do 8-hour streams, and I don't know how they do it. I would like to go longer on days like today. We do about 3 hours and 15 minutes usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I'd like to go a little longer, but just the time restrictions and stuff. I think our Saturday shows are pretty perfect. They're right around 5 hours ish. I think those are perfect. 8 hours is just it really wears you out. Well, Brandon, funny you mentioned. I didn't take a super long nap. It was only about half an hour. But I made a calculated error coming back from the show on Saturday. Mrs. Reverse Ops was watching SpongeBob. They had the SpongeBob musical, and her and a friend of hers went to see that. And so they were there, and so I was left unsupervised, which is always a bad idea. And so I got to pick my own lunch place on the way home, and I went to Taco Bell specifically for one reason. It's because they have a new drink there that I wanted to try. It's a pineapple refresher or something, and it has a Rockstar energy drink in it. So I wanted to try that. So that kind of kept me from napping right away. Yeah, Scott, I think it's the next day minus 4. 24 hours. Yes, 20 hours. There you go. Some of them, yes. Sometimes I think, Brandon, sometimes I think the energy drinks have a negative effect on me, a backwards effect on me. They wake me up. Or, sorry, put me to sleep. They put me to sleep. Like, I can drink a Monster and fall right asleep. We don't have a lot of super great Mexican food places here. There's a couple of good ones, but I'm not above just. Hey, how's it going? I'm videoing the planes going in and out. Well, put it on YouTube so other people can watch it. Because well, there's a lot. There's a lot of people who come down here to watch planes.
I didn't know.
Yeah, there's tons of people. If you come out here on a Saturday, there'll probably be 20 people out here watching planes. So a lot of people can't get down to do that for one reason or other. They live too far away or logistically. So I put it on YouTube so they can watch it too. So
That's great.
yeah.
I didn't know it was a thing.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what? You have a lot of followers and viewers on your channel?
I probably have almost 400 people watching right now. Yeah.
You're awesome.
All right, thanks. Take care.
Hey, man. Got you, man.
All right. Hey, let me give you a sticker.
Expect any more Raptors?
Pardon me?
Expect any more Raptors?
Maybe later today, but probably not for at least an hour and a half. Yeah. Here you go.
What's this?
It's just a little sticker to.
Right, well, I'll give you a...
'Cause they don't put out a schedule. Well, at least not to us anyway. They have a schedule that they use.
Yeah.
But usually they have a pattern. So if they go out at 8, it's usually 8, 10, and 1.
8
Yeah.
and 1, and if it's 9.
And if it's 9, then they do 2, 9, and 11 or so. Oh, sweet. Thank you.
Best.
Patrick,
Right, okay.
what's your name?
Steve.
Steve, good to meet you.
What's your name?
Patrick.
Patrick. Nice to meet you, right? That's awesome. One more drinks bottle. So you reckon about 1 o'clock?
I would imagine sometime around maybe 10, 10:30, and then again at 1 maybe. But don't hold me to that, because sometimes they just have a mind of their own. Yeah. All right, take care. Sorry, I was chatting with a guy named Steve from the Fleet Support Unit. He was out here to try to catch Raptors, and he showed up a little bit late. So he's going to try it again later. Well, that's definitely true, Plain Crazy Mikey. But as long as you understand that, as long as you understand it's not traditional Mexican food, it's not bad. I like Taco Bell. Pizza Hut's not true Italian pizza either, but I like it either. So you just got to know what you're getting into, just not. Yes, Brandon, Taco Bell is Mexican food. It's not authentic Mexico City Mexican food, but neither is the Mexican food in California. CalMex is not traditional Mexican food either. So it's a taco. It's a taco that I can get very quickly, and I can be in and out in 20 minutes. It's not a sit-down thing. Now Scott does say Cholo's is really good. Cholo's is kind of a Tex-Mex. So they have chimichangas and queso and stuff. So. No, I haven't tried that one, Legalized Shemp. I usually don't get over that side of town a lot. My favorite Mexican place is Surge's in Manoa, though. I love Surge's in Manoa. It's right by the Safeway. Oh, I forgot to Rainbow Love. You brought up a thing. I forgot to tell you the story about the sticker I was supposed to send you. Remind me to tell you the story in the chat about the sticker I said I was going to send you. There's it's kind of a it was kind of a cluster F, if you know what I mean. But I'll tell you the thing. But I grew up on Tex-Mex food, so different sauces and some chimichanga. My favorite is a chimichanga. I will take a chimichanga. That's how I judge a Tex-Mex place. Why is that going off? There it goes. And I'm not really like a food authority either. I don't want to tell you like I know what I'm talking about and everything. I have been called a picky eater by almost everyone I've ever met. But I just know what I like and I eat what I like. Oh, Sherry, I love chimichangas. Oh. They have one, there's a place called Chuy's, Chuys, I think. In Texas, there's one up in, there's a couple in North Texas, and then there's another place down in Austin that's right on the lake that's owned by Chuy's, but it's not called Chuy's, and I can't remember the name of that one. But they have what's called a chimichanga, which is basically a chimichanga with their name on it. And just if you cover it with queso, it's a chicken with rice and beans. You just cover it with queso. Oh, it's so good. So good. I'm getting super hungry now. Yeah, I don't know why my radars aren't working very well today. Both of them on the, well, it might be the device. I'm having issues on the device, maybe. Let's turn that off, turn that off. Switch over to this. Okay, that's a little better. There's a Prime Air 330 heading out this way. This is one of the Hawaiian managed. Ooh, chili relleno is good too. Ooh. Yeah, Chuy's is the Roddy Mom is really good. There's probably a half a dozen of them in the North Texas area somewhere. See if I can remember that name of that one in Austin. That's going to bug me all day if I don't know. We went there once. It's right on the lake. It has a lake view. It's pretty awesome. Of all the days for my sister not to be listening to the show, she would know. That's the one. Pineapple lime Rockstar Energy Refresca. It was okay. I think the lime I didn't care for, but it was pretty good. It wasn't bad. I can't see. I can literally. You might have a better shot of seeing the numbers than I can. There's a van parked in the way.
Line 1689 heavy, Honolulu Tower, cross 3 left at Juliet.
So is it this one or this one here? Let's see. We can zoom in on that. Yeah. Yep. That's pretty cool. Hello, Ethan. Good to see you. So how's she handle? Is a good plane? Every time I'm in one of those, it feels like I'm riding in a '78 Cadillac. You know, kind of old, but gets the job done. Ooh, hula hut sounds right. Yes, it was Hawaiian themed. That's what it is, the hula hut. Thank you. I'm 90% sure my memory is good enough. I think it was owned by the same people as Chewy's. Ooh, a C5 going out in 15 minutes. Thanks, Eham. Well, that's the most important thing, Ethan. Let's see. That Hawaiian is heading off to, I think it said San Bernardino, but like I said, my flight radar is being a little finicky. Yes, San Bernardino. And it should be coming around the corner here in a second. This is an interesting one. Um, so this is gonna be an Amazon Prime Air. So a lot of the Amazon Prime Airs have a dark blue tail. This one has a light blue tail. So how you can know it's operated by Hawaiian Airlines. I did see one the other day in a stream. I think it was I was watching the MSP stream out of Minneapolis, and they had ones that were smaller Prime Airs that were all baby blue. And he said who operated those, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Oh yeah, the green sauce with the chips is good. There it is.
Line 1689 heavy with 08011, just 17 or 8 right, clear for takeoff.
Torchy's Tacos. I've heard of that, but I've never been there. I have not tried Joe T. Garcia's. Believe it or not, I'm not sure how it is for people in Fort Worth, but for people in North Dallas, you never really made it over to Fort Worth. We never really made it over to Fort Worth very often. Every once in a while, we go to the stockyards when somebody was in town to visiting, but we really never made it over to Fort Worth. Really? Oh. Maybe I'll try that next time I'm out there. Next one coming in is a Hawaiian 717. We also have the DHL 777 somewhere south of us. I don't quite see it yet, but it's up there somewhere. The 717 is coming in from places unknown because of flight radar's stupidity. There we go. Maui. That is right in here somewhere. There it is. Alright, so the next two out here should be that C5 we were talking about a minute ago. That looks like it's on Alpha, about to cross 8 left. Then we have a Southwest Max 8 coming out here as well. The Max 8 is heading off to Hilo. We have our first departing 747 of the day lit up. It's heading off to Hong Kong. Hopefully we'll get a second one before the end of the stream.
entering left down and crossing runway. Wind 080, niner, gust 17, runway 8 left, clear to land, hold short of runway 4 left, traffic holding in position on the crossing runway as well. 8 left, clear to land, hold short 4 left, Hawaii 91. Number niner, hotel, Mike, wind 080 at 8, gust 17, runway 4 left, super takeoff. 4 left, super takeoff, 6 line, hotel, Mike. Number 90, Mike, park to Norman, niners are Quebec, niners are Quebec, Honolulu Tower, number 2, Pilatus, 1 mile final, wind 080 at 8, gust 17, additional traffic. Airbus 321, 3 mile final crossing on our mobile short intersection, runway 4 right, clear to land. Runway 4 right, clear to land, clear Quebec. Southwest 2834, wind 09007, gust 17, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff. 8 right, clear for takeoff, Southwest 2834.
We have a Southwest rolling now. We also have a Navy fire truck at the end of the runway. I wonder what he's doing down there. So there's the Navy RAF truck. We need to get rid of this phone. It is not playing nice with the ATC this morning. But we can fix that. It's never a Boy Scout, but I was a Webelow, so I can kind of be prepared. Alright, so the 747 has pushed back.
Flight 91, turn up at hotel, then contact ground. Hotel, contact ground, Hawaii 94. Flight 26 extend down on a fire base. Extend down when you come base, come. November 90 Quebec, on runway 4, hold short of taxiway Echo. Hold short Echo on 4 right. In the back, 35 Hotel Delta, Honolulu Tower, traffic on the runway holding for the Echo free, let Echo cross runway 4 right, and runway 4 left at Echo clear for takeoff with 0708, gust 16. Cross 4 right at Echo, 4 left for takeoff, in the back, 35 Hotel Delta. 90 Quebec behind the King Air, right to left, crossing the runway at Echo, turn right at Echo, then contact ground. Turn right at Echo, and then Delta, contact departure 118.3. Helicopter 66 Foxtrot, departure from South
Now you may be asking, why is there a Navy fire truck on an Air Force base at an airport? Well, it's pretty simple, really. There used to be two separate bases. It used to be Pearl Harbor Naval Base, and it used to be Hickam Air Force Base. Two separate bases. So half a dozen or a dozen years ago or so, they decided to do a big base merging thing. So bases that were next to each other, they kind of merged into one base. Now they now call it Joint Base Pearl Harbor Hickam. So they share some of the duties and facilities, and the one that got saved here for the fire truck was the Navy side. So they operate all the way up here to the far reaches of Hickam. Not Hiccup, Hickam, Hickem.
November 2 Charlie November runway 4 last clear for takeoff with 0708 dust 20. Equal 8 crossway left toward the tower, cross both runway 4 south of Foxtrot. Landing south ramp will be in your runway. Stay left for the tower 4 south Foxtrot, south ramp over right.
Sean, there's a Jollibee up at the end of where Dillingham meets like Lilyhaw. So that's not too far away, but I've never been there. I've never been to Jollibee. One of these days I'll try it out. So he just gave someone 8 right. Did he say 4 right? So he gave someone clearance.
Contact departure 124.8. Departure 124.8, monitor 36, look for traffic heading T17 departing on our 8 right.
Ah, there he is. He was behind the guard shack. I couldn't see him.
462 Honolulu Tower, yellow. Oh, I'm sorry, 462 at Echo, cross the right 48, right 4 left at Delta, and then back to right 4 left, right 4 left at Delta, line up and wait, traffic, departing on our 8 right, and landing on the crossing. 4 right at Echo, back taxi, 4 left, 462, verify, right 4 left at Delta, line up and wait. Okay, 4 left at Delta, we'll line up and wait.
Let's see ya.
Honolulu Tower, number 2, Airbus 321, 1 mile final. Traffic holding in position on the crossing runway with 070 at 8.20, and they're 8 flat, clear to land. Heavy contact departure 124.8. 124.8, equal to 01. 198 on 8 right, line up and wait, traffic departing, crossing runway. 8 right, line up. Honolulu Tower, traffic A54, visual for it. A54, Honolulu Tower, wind 0707, gust 20, traffic, light of 3, F22 is over the west shoreline for the crossing runway. Runway 4, middle land, hold short of runway 8 left. Correct, middle land, hold short 8 left. Altitude 462, contact departure 124.8. 124.8, left course. Moscow 347, Hollow Tower, Foxtrot, crossing right 4, and right 4 left, line up and wait, traffic, light of 3, F22, landing, crossing runway. We're right, Foxtrot, for that line, 1. From the A54, traffic holding in position on the parallel runway. Line 198 with 0707, gust 20, runway 8 right, clear for takeoff. 8 right, clear takeoff, 198. Magnum 10, 4 down. Magnum 10, Hollow Tower, proceed to the east concourse hole. Concourse hole, Magnum 10. Hi, Taiwan 1, turn to Sierra, taxi via Bravo, Mike to the hang. I observed that number 3 is unfit. Moscow 347, continue holding in position, clear by Mark Street, shoreline 6, departure, rest of turns remain left. Continue holding, Honolulu Tower, traffic clear for 6,000, runway number 2, number 3 is flight of 3, ahead of you is on short final. Wind is 0707, gust 20, additional traffic clear at that time, not final crossing runway, will hold short up the intersection for you, for the Honolulu Tower, hotel ground traffic caravan departure over American 4 left. Morning, Green. And just letting you know, we did have a balloon that just passed over, just passed the right of us. Walker 347, Raptor 6 to the reason. Icon 10, for the east of on the runway. The helicopter is departing southbound for the shoreline, and landing southbound for the overhead. And I can get the helicopter departing to play with me. Walker 347, connect correction, marine disk frequency, and what color was the balloon? The purple balloon. Walker 347, connect departure 124.8. Magnitude to be advised, previous departure off from runway 4 left reported a balloon, purple balloon, just use caution. Okay, thank you. So use caution of balloon was reported, a purple one, near your vicinity there, and helicopter to the runway landing southbound as well. Keep going further, next will be a Bravo Mike taxi to the hang. Alright, with 13.8 out. Flying 176 on our E-rate, landing midway, traffic landing, crossing runway. Arrive on a flight to 176. 1581, Honolulu Tower traffic, south, entering westbound for the crossing runway. Wind is 060 at 8, gust 20, remaining left, clear to land, hold short of runway 4 left. 8 left, hold short of 4 left. Flying 202, Honolulu Tower at Juliet, cross right left, contact at 3 flight of F-22s that are on Bravo. One flight of 3, the Boeing 717 crossing the right level pass behind the 3 of you. Rainbow 13, 4 on the inbound. 413 Honolulu Tower, proceed east of on the runway, landing southbound will be at your own room. East of on the runway, southbound runway, number of the day. Friendly 854, and you roll through the runway intersection now at Hilo, cross runway 4 left, down runway 8 left, make contact ground 1.9 or Boeing 730.
CFI on the flight. There is no schedule for them, but basically they usually go out Monday through Thursday at usually in the morning 8 or 9, and then mid morning, and then sometimes in the afternoon too. So it's kind of a wide variety. Like today, they went out at 8. I would imagine there's probably going to be 3 flights today, so maybe around 11 and maybe around 1 again. On flight, at times they go out at 9. It's usually 2 a day, so 9 and sometime around 11 or 12. But it'd be a lot easier if they issued a schedule. Now, one of the fun things about this past Saturday show is it was Guard Weekend. So the National Guard does a weekend training every month, and they flew a lot on Saturday, so that was nice. But then again, sometimes you come out here and they're all asleep, so who knows. Next one coming in on the other side is a 7-6. It's Japan Airlines. Probably get that about the same time as the 717 that's on the Juliet right now. The 717's heading off to Hilo. Yeah, playing your crazy Mikey, they just don't let us have it. It'd be nicer if they did. There we go.
Departure 124.8. 202 runway 8 right, line up and wait, traffic, then the left down and put across the runway might encroach into the zero left. 413 traffic caravan, across the runway intersection off the range. Caravan is rebel 15. 413 roger, proceed east of on the runway, landing south ramp will be on runway.
Alright, so the 747 that we've been waiting on is almost around the corner. It's been taking its sweet time.
Zero Tango Hotel, Honolulu Tower traffic, flight of 222 over the west shoreline for the crossing runway with 0408 just 15, runway 4 right clear to land, hold short of runway 8 left. 4 right clear land, line hold short of left, 0 Tango. 0408 just 15, runway 8 right, clear to take off. Honolulu Tower traffic, air in, 5 mile final crossing runway. We'll hold short of the intersection for you. Possibly turbulence, heavy Boeing 767 short final. The 0409er, just 15, runway 8 left, clear time.
Oh, started moving while I was looking at the other plane. Contact departure 124.8. 784 of your gate number. 784 heavy, gauge also the one. 784 be left turn on Yankee. That vehicle will give way to you. Left turn Yankee to contact ground. That's Yankee, ground 121.9. Okay, 784 heavy. Expedite to the approach end, then expedite down to the approach end of the runway. I'm trying to make them all final, but they said box straps are needable, so I need text faster, no? I will expedite down to the approach end of the runway, 9 Lima. Sure, 9 Lima, taxi to the approach end, then left turn, and just contact ground at the approach end, 112.9er, and traffic's on mile and a half final. I need you to expedite. Oh, they will expedite that, and then we'll turn left and contact ground at the approach end, 9 Lima. Number 687 Holland Tower, continue on right 4 right. Zero Tango Hotel, maintain full track for speed. The traffic are exiting, they're going to make a left turn at the approach end, so they should be off. Full track, hold up on the side. For 8687 Honolulu Tower with 0507 just 15, run right 4 right, clear to land. 4 right, clear to land, that's great. All right, thanks everyone for being here. It's been a lot of fun. We got about another 20 minutes or so left in the show. Hopefully we'll get a couple of Queen departures. They're on the schedule. There's 2 before 10 o'clock, so hopefully we'll get those. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay. And we should get one more A380. That's let's check flight radar. Last we checked, it was coming in at 5 minutes till, and now it's 8 minutes till, so we should still get that. It comes in at 9:52, which is puts it right into our wheelhouse here. But thank you all for being here. If you're not familiar with who I am, my name is Patrick. The channel's Reverse Ops. We're an aviation and chimichanga channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. Our home airport is Daniel K. Inouye International Airport, which is right there. It is 3 or 4 miles west of downtown Honolulu, which is right over there, on the south shore of the island of Oahu. Kind of on the eastern end of the Hawaii archipelago, about halfway across the vast Pacific Ocean. We usually do 3 shows a week here, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. That schedule is out of the window this week because we have an air show in town this next weekend. So we're going to do things a little different. Definitely doing Friday, a show on Friday. But we're trying to figure out if we're going to do a show on Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. But we'll know more later on in the week. We're trying to, sorry, I'm just making sure we're not missing anything. I'm trying to make sure we can get see if we can get a B-52 in the stream. There's one coming for the air show. It is doing a flyover at the air show, so it's not going to be on K-Bay where the air show is. My guess is it's going to be over here, so that's what we're going to try to do. So let's see, we got the Queen finally coming around the corner there. So if you'd like to help the channel, the easiest way to do that is hit the like button. Underneath the stream somewhere, there should be a like button. Hit that like button. It really does help the channel out. There's also a subscribe button down there that also does similar things, helps the channel out. You can also look in the description. There's a PayPal link and links to join the channel as a member. There's 4 different levels starting at just $1.99 a month. So the member the members section gets you into some cool stuff like the members only section of the Discord and some members only streams. We use those fancy emojis that we created. We also have a merch shop, t-shirts, hats, hoodies, buttons, stickers, can koozies, all that kinds of good stuff. That's at reverseopsshop.com. But if all that was too much and I talked too fast for you and you didn't have a pencil ready, I made it very easy. One little quick link there, reverseops.com/findme. You can find all my channel links there, not just the ways to support the channel, but also the ways to interact with the channel between shows. There's my Instagram, the Discord channel, and the Facebook group all linked in there. So you can, all these fine people you're in the chat with now, you can talk to them between shows. So thank you very much, and thanks all for being here. It's been a lot of fun today. The second Queen has lit up, and it looks like it's pushing back, so this looks like it's going to be a good last 20 minutes of the show or so. Thank you too, Keith. I appreciate it. And our good friend, Plane Crazy Mikey, has upgraded to the 321 mainland traveler level. Decided to go for that pseudo wide body comfort of the 321 as he jets off to exotic destinations like Long Beach and Oakland. You still get the pog drink. Don't worry about that. But thank you very much, Mikey. Appreciate it. Oh, looks like the C-17 that was lit up has started to move. That's good. I understand that, Mikey. You know, you get it's not so bad on the Oahu to Maui flight, but once you do those Oahu to Hilo flights, that does get a little uncomfortable. Yes, Brandon, I am going to do that, and I RSVP'd yesterday, I believe. Yesterday? Yeah, it had to be yesterday. Thank you for reminding me, though. I appreciate it. Our good friend Scott Rowland's come back with another $2 super chat today. Much mahalos, Patrick, for another fantastic stream. Well, thank you very much. Say hi to the kids for me. Let's put that up longer and like that. There you go. Let's leave that up a little longer. Thank you, Scott. The Queen is about to make a left onto Juliet. Looks like that. I haven't heard if it's going to hang short and let the Moose go first or not, but it looks like the Moose is far enough away where it's probably going to sneak in front of it. Huh. Weird. Yeah, I've been having a lot of trouble with that Discord. I don't think I'm young enough to handle programming a Discord, but we'll get that fixed. I'll check out the link after the show. Send text. Maybe I have the wrong show link in the thing.
Helicopter 903 Kilo Charlie, we got the swing rolling inside for departure. That's the 3 Kilo Charlie, maintain Mr. Bridger with the traffic. They're outbound on the freeway to departure, so they'll be turning eastbound. Southbound and east of all the runways. Departure from South Ramp will be at your own risk. We'll pass behind swing departure southbound and east on risk of all the runways. 903 Kilo Charlie.
Come on, dude. Get moving. Ah. So thank you very much. Our good friend, Scottish Linda, Linda, is coming with a £5 super chat. Thank you very much. Lurking with the earbuds and watching Chicago Med at the same time. You're multitasking. Love the Jets. So thank you very much, Linda. I appreciate it. It's very kind of you. Oops. Meant to leave that up for a second. Super is on about a 10-mile final. Should be right over Coalina. Yeah, just passed over Coalina. It's got a 1 in front of it. That's the Southwest that we're going to ignore. But thanks again, Linda. And we have our good friend and triple threat mod, Rainbow Love, gifting 1 Reverse Ops membership. Thank you very much. Looks like the recipient of that is... Come on, screen refresh. There we go. Felix. Thank you very much. Please join me in thanking Rainbow Love. Ooh, we're almost ready. Almost time. But thanks again, Rainbow Love. I really appreciate all your support and all your help with the channel. Now we're just waiting on 2 more planes here. We got the Queen and we have the King coming in. So let's see, what time is it? Okay, we got 5 minutes. We need that Queen to start moving. I do need a drink though. I'm getting very parched. I'll be right back. All right, the Queen is moving. Oh, thanks, Gabriel. Scott's multitasking as well. All right, so we're gonna take the King, 'cause the King's in the air, and as the ATC always says, you always gotta prioritize the ones in the air, right? Oh, getting photobombed by a queen. I don't know if you could see that. It actually had a Queen of the Sky sticker on the side. See if it's on the other side as well. Wings in the way. Had a Queen of the Sky sticker on the side. Alright, so while we're waiting for the Queen to text, I'm going to play my end scroll video. Just so, it doesn't cut. Just so we don't, because I'm running up on the end of time. So don't go anywhere. We're still going to watch the Queen, so don't go anywhere. We're still going to watch the Queen. This is where we find out who's not listening with their speakers and just watching, because the people just watching bailed out right now. Oh, the Valencia CH300 pacemaker is lit up. That's probably heading over to K-Bay. That's the 1929 pacemaker that belongs to Hawaiian Airlines. It's actually a Hawaiian Airlines first plane. It is going to be a static display over at K-Bay, so it's probably heading over there. It's not moving, so there's a good chance we will not make that in the show, but we have seen that in the show. It's the oldest plane we've seen in the show. 1929. I wonder if Walt has a jingle for 1929. 1929. Feel free to use that, Walt. You can clip that out and use that. Look at all these names. You guys are awesome. This isn't even all the names. We had some people join on Saturday that I haven't even added to this. So if you don't see your name, I'll have it added before the next show. I'd like to give a special shout out to my mods: Kirsten, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Brad, Josh, O'Malley, Jane, Allen, and Firetruck. And a super special thanks to Mrs. Reverse Ops. So thank you very much. And we are back. Look at that. It was almost like I planned it. Oh, that'd be good, CFI on the fly. Looking forward to it. Have a safe journey. All right, so thanks a lot, everyone. It's been a lot of fun today. We caught some queens, had a diversion back, tons of fighters. It's been a good morning at the airport. Now a little Cessna's gonna rev its engine behind me and talk right over me, but that's okay. Like I said, we'll be back later this week. I'm not sure when. Keep an eye out on that notification bell thing, and I'll try to update on Instagram and the post section of Facebook. The post section of YouTube. I want to thank everyone who was here today, a lot of gifted memberships and super chats. Thank you all. You guys really make this thing go around. Had a lot of members here today, a lot of green names in the chat, so thank you all, everyone. Another shout out to my mods. We'll see you later this week. Have a great rest of your week if you don't see me. But oh well, I'll just leave that one up there. I like that one. Thanks again, everyone. We'll see you. Be good to each other. Aloha.